So we flew home early from New Zealand because there was a huge storm coming in. And when we got on the flight from Sydney to Griffith, they said it was going to be really turbulent. And they gave us this little cake ahead of time because they said they might not be able to serve a snack because it was going to be so turbulent. And I just sat it on my knee as a test for how turbulent it got, because I figured if I get really stressed, I will eat that. And if it's not too bad, I won't eat it. And wasn't too bad. So I gave it to Dad when we got home, and he was really happy with it. So here I am back home in Australia, and this will be a mini vlog because I'm still quite busy, but it will also contain a clue as to my next big thing. So keep your eyes peeled. Hello, Jasper. And the garden is looking really pretty. It's actually a little bit past its best, but you can't really see that on camera. On camera it's just a blaze of glorious colour, and I thought you'd like to see some of it. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, hello. You want to go back inside because it's cold, isn't it? I'm actually rather thrilled it's cold. I thought it was going to be boiling hot. Ooh, I shall have to come out here later and deadhead, because that's how you get more roses. You know, Mum and Dad do the heavy digging and lifting, and I just spray the roses and pick the dead heads off. And sometimes I let Mum deadhead the roses too, but you know, we've all got our special little talents, and I film my contribution as I film it for the rest of you to look at. Okay, you guys, so I came home and there was a kitten living in the shed, and we think that Skinny Legs Fosdyke's sister moved in there, and she produced a kitten. And Stinkin' Sheila's looking very pregnant, but there's like this one single kitten, and kittens are, you know, a single child is very rare with cats. They usually have a litter, and I'm kind of in trouble because I know this young writer. He's still a teenager, very talented, and I'm very fond of him, and I'm very fond of his writing. So when I saw this only kitten, I named it, and I'm just seeing if I can get a little look. Oh, I think it's hiding, you guys. I think it's hiding. Well, anyway, I'll try and show you later. The point is, you guys, when I saw it was an only child, which is very rare for a cat, I named it. And then this morning I came out and I saw it. I was like, oh, Mum, there's Danny. And Mum's like, what? I said, I named it Danny. Mum's like, you named the kitten Danny. She said, you know you're not allowed another cat. You know your father won't like it. And now you've gone and got all attached to it. And I said, well, I can't help it. It's an only child, and it's cute, and it has to be Danny. And actually, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but it doesn't really matter. Because, oh, you guys, it's a blue bee. See, I told you I wasn't lying. It's a blue bee. I told you on my quirky snippet. See, it's a blue bee. I knew I was not lying to you. Look at that. Hello, blue bee. Oh, yes. And thank you, Marion. Thank you very much, Marion Grudko. You believed me. Thank you. Anyway, I have another friend who goes by Danny for short, and she is most definitely a girl, because she is the most feminine girl you could ever hope to meet. So it doesn't actually matter whether the kitten, it's not currently mine, but things will probably change, is a boy or a girl. It's a Danny. So there you go. And also, they're both writers. One's a poet, and Danny Kinkelvich is actually a published author, and he wrote the most hilarious book called Swam, and I'll see if I can link it below, because he's definitely one to watch, you guys. I think he might be genius. I never met one of those before. Anyway, our roses are coming in great. Our standard roses. Ooh, let's look at our little... I'm sure Dad was very good about watering it, because this is really his project. Oh yes, our veggies are coming up nicely. Oh, why aren't those growing? They don't look healthy. Oh, that's a bit heavy for me to lift. I can't lift that. I'll fill that one up a little bit and do it later. Put that down. So Rachel says the storm over in Wellington is absolutely hideous now. So yeah, do check out my friend Danny's book Saram. If I can link it below, I will. And yeah, to the other Danny for short. When you bring out a poetry book, I'll be able to link that below, won't I? And to both of you, if you're watching this, I now have a kitten that's named after one of you. Just depends whether it turns out to be a boy or a girl. And Mum's not very happy with me because she said you named it Danny, because she knows how I feel about both of you. And she says, you're not allowed that kitten. You're not supposed to name it. And I said, but I did name it. So I did name it, and I'm not sorry. Not particularly sorry. Not even trying to be sorry. I'm just having a look at the garden. So the flying cactus bloomed while we were away, but not completely. See those ugly little knobs? They will become flowers, and I'm really looking forward to it. And ooh, our roses came up lovely. They're not actually ideal at the moment because I just lost that really fresh spring loveliness, but they actually look better on camera, so I'm pretty stoked. Oh, I'll show you this. Oh gosh, isn't that a glorious burst of colour? So exciting, so exciting. I love gardens. So yeah, I will try throughout the course of the day keep an eye out for Danny, and I will show you him or her. I don't actually care. Danny's not tame yet though. And I said to Mum, oh, Danny's not tame. Mum's like, you shouldn't have named it and you shouldn't tame it. But I guess Mum and Dad are going to be in for another gut-wrenching disappointment because they said I could move to Griffith. Well, Dad said I could move to Griffith if I didn't get cats and I didn't do baking. And I have a whole blog full of my recipes, Ruthie's recipes of baking. And I have, how many cats do I have? Oh, I lost count. I don't think it's 10, at least not yet. And when I came home, the house lion was missing, and I guess because I'd been up since 4 o'clock in the morning for travelling, and I hadn't had a lot to eat, but I had a lot of very strong coffee. I was kind of emotional, and I said to Mum, oh, if the house lion isn't there when I get home, I will not be happy, Mum. I will not be happy. And we got home and there was no house lion. So poor Mum had to go for a walk to the end of the road, but she wanted to as well because Dad wasn't happy, and I wasn't happy, and she wasn't happy because we love the house lion, even though he's highly abusive. And she found that he was staying with his other owners at the end of the road because he hates his own company, and of course no one's been in the house for the last week, so he's safe and sound, and that was really good. Oh, I love my Cecil Brunner. Oh, look at that, he just wants to grow and grow and grow. How exciting. So yeah, I shall keep an eye out for Danny and show him or her. It is yet to be decided which one of my beloved Dannys is going to be the namesake of that kitten. It all depends on whether it's a girl or a boy. But there you go. I have a kitten lined up to be named after one of you. So I got some very cool stuff in New Zealand, you guys, but the things that tickled my fancy the most was this. Okay, this came from a thrift store for $2, and you guys, it's obviously real vintage. It's I'm sorry, I think I stood on his tail, but not heavily. He doesn't seem too bothered. I think I'm more bothered than he is. But it's obviously real vintage. I think it's probably about 70 years old, judging from the fabric and the cut. And I think it's been made to look like a Christian Dior frock. It doesn't look great off. It looks really dumpy and rag-like, and actually it didn't even look very good on, but that is because it requires the structure of a full petticoat, and then it will look amazing. And $2, you guys, it would have been like leaving a piece of history. I mean, someone made that years and years ago, and it's probably a little bit too worn to actually wear properly. Like, I think it would look a bit shabby, but on camera with a petticoat and a belt, and I mean, that's history, you guys. Actually, there was some really cool things in the thrift stores, like actual vintage pieces, and I really loved it. So that's treasure number 1, and then treasure number 2. Look at that. My friend Michelle gave me that. Actually, she gave me quite a few presents, but I don't want to sit here and gloat over all my presents, but they were very special. But this totally tickled my fancy. In fact, she gave me 2 sets of these. It's like a miniature, tiny little willow pattern tea set. And you guys, my brain is just going crazy with ideas about how I'm going to use it in a little video, especially since on the last day before we had to fly out early because of the storm, we managed to stick in going to Weta Studios. So that's where they did a lot of the the armory and stuff for Lord of the Rings and the Narnia series, which was shot in New Zealand, and a lot of I think the costumes and stuff was handled by Weta. Anyway, it was very inspiring, but what I learnt going through there is that I'm definitely not an epic sort of person. I like small, tiny things. I'm more of a Lilliput Lane person. I like tiny things, although I will admit the armory was pretty cool, where they were making swords, you guys. I thought that was pretty cool. And you know, seeing the actual swords from Lord of the Rings made me feel like my own plastic sword is a little bit shabby. But there you go. We can't have everything. And I have a miniature tea set. So thank you so much, Michelle. I am certain this is not the last time we'll be seeing this on camera, because it's totally my cup of tea. And I don't know where I'll wear this, what I'll wear this in, but it's definitely going to be getting some kind of use, because I know it doesn't look very good on the table, but you guys, it's got a lot of potential and it's real vintage, and I just could not leave it there for $2 to be turned into rags. So those are the treasures I got from New Zealand. Well, I got a few treasures, but these are my most favourite treasures, and I thought I'd share it with you because I imagine you're absolutely fascinated. And even if you're not, I'm still showing you. Such is the joy of having a vlog. Okay, you guys, here is your clue as to what my next big thing is. Sadly, we did not grow these peas, but I needed peas for your clue. So there you go. This is the second clue to what my next big thing is, and I will link my video with my first clue in the description below. And here's a little tip: when you are looking for clues in my videos, if you want to play this detective game, just keep your eye out for the little what do they call it? I can't remember. I can't believe I forgot. Oh, I'm so tired, you guys. I'm doing this the day after I got back from New Zealand, and my brain isn't functioning properly because of the time zone difference. Even though it's slight, I don't handle them very well. Magnifying glass. That's right. Look for the little magnifying glass, and that will tell you the scene in which there is a clue as to what my next big thing is. In any case, I'm aiming to reveal it on the 7th of November. So yeah. Sleuth away. I know some of you are very clever, and some of you have already worked it out. Okay, have fun. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna sort of sneak in here and see if I can get a picture of Danny, because sometimes he prefers in here. I'll try not to scare him because he's not tame. Is that little? Oh no, Danny. That's where I found him. It's such a mess, you guys, because we took even Dad's having compassion on the cats at this point. Oh, the elusive Danny. It appears that Danny is shy. Oh well. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be the end of the vlog, because actually we left New Zealand for New Zealand so unexpectedly that oh, what do you want, stinking Sheila? Yeah, look at that. We're pretty sure Sheila's got a whole batch of buns in the oven. And you guys, Mum keeps saying to Dad, I think that cat is pregnant, Ian. And Dad was like, I don't want that cat to be pregnant. It's like, I don't think that's how it works, Dad. But anyway, oh, hello, Skinny Legs Fosdyke. Where is your sister? Where is your sister with Danny? I want to show them Danny. At least we don't think Skinny Legs Fosdyke is having kittens this year. Anyway, we left rather suddenly when my sheets were due for a wash, so I didn't do them, and I did them today, and I really need to take them in and make up my bed, because you guys, I'm so tired and I don't want to go up to an unmade bed. Like, it's beastly having to make a bed before you get into it. I just hate it. So I think I'll take my washing in and go make my bed, and then maybe read a book, like a nice book, until Mum makes dinner. I think that sounds like a good plan. She handles the time zones changing much better than me, actually. And she's working away on... I don't know what she's working away on, you guys. She's a very busy bee, and I'm definitely going to conclude this because I can see that I'm kind of going to sleep on my feet, and that usually means that I start saying some very weird stuff. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? Oh, yeah. No, you've been inside, sweetie. No, we can't just keep feeding you. I know you're eating for probably, 7, but we can't just feed you constantly. Yeah, I know. Oh, you want to go inside? You want to go inside? Oh, okay. I think I'll go inside and let her in. Yeah, as I was saying, once I get to this point, I start to ramble, and I really have nothing... I really have nothing sensible to say. So, continue to look for clues for my next big thing, and I am really looking forward to being back on YouTube properly and regularly, because I actually kind of miss you guys. So until next time, take care, and if the world turns dark, don't forget to turn your home into a lamp. Bye bye.